Good day, students. So this morning we'll be continuing the lesson in general mathematics, which is on lesson 3. It's about operation on functions. So what we are going to do this time, we'll be performing here addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and composition on functions. So this video, we'll be having here three parts of the video. First part, I'll be teaching you doing the addition and subtraction. The second part, I'll be teaching you doing the multiplication and division. And the last part will be, I'll be teaching you the composition on functions. So this time, we'll be starting on performing addition and subtraction in terms of operating functions. All right, let's start. Okay, operations on functions. What are the operations on functions? We'll have number 1, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And we also have a special case, which is the composition on functions. So mag-review lang muna tayo. When we say addition, we will just add the quantities. It's either variables or numbers. But when we have different terms, let's say x plus 1, we cannot add them together. So the answer would be x plus 1 as is, right? So because we cannot combine unlike terms. Just like also for subtraction, we can only subtract like terms, but we cannot subtract unlike terms. Okay, let's proceed. Alright, addition and functions. Given the two functions f and g, so we'll be having here two functions. The functions would be f and g. Their sum, denoted by f plus g, is the function defined by, this is now our formula for this addition and functions. Open parenthesis, f plus g, close, open parenthesis, x, close. So that would be f plus g of x is equal to f of x plus g of x. It is just like distributing x with these two functions we have here. F of x and plus g of x. Okay? Okay. If f and g are defined by f of x is equal to x plus 3 and g of x is equal to 2x plus 5, then, so this is the explanation. Let's go back again to the formula. It's f of x plus g of x. So we will just add the quantities in f of x and also the quantities in g of x. Then, f plus g of x equals the formula f of x plus g of x. Okay, so here, the basic knowledge here, you must know how to substitute the functions in f of x, or the expressions in f of x and the expressions also in g of x. So what is our expression in f of x? We have here x plus 3. And for g of x, we have here 2x plus 5. Okay, then removing the parentheses together, we will have x plus 3 plus 2x plus 5. And our basic knowledge here in this part, we should combine like terms. You can combine x and x together and constant together, but you cannot combine variables with different degree or different exponents. Okay, so we have here the same exponent, which is the highest exponent is 1 for x. X plus 2x will have 3x, and 3 plus 5 will have positive 8. So that's how we do addition on functions. Example number 1. Find the sum of the given functions f plus g of x if f of x is equal to 2x squared minus 3x plus 2 and g of x is equal to x squared plus 5x minus 6. The first step here is to do the formula, which is f of g or f plus g of x is equal to f of x plus g of x. So that is the correct denotation for addition on function. Here, after that, the basic knowledge to apply the substitution on the expressions given in the function x and given in the g of x, or f of x and g of x. So we'll have here, for the function f of x, we have 2x squared minus 3x plus 2. Ito na siya. Then, we have also plus g of x, or g of x is x squared plus 5x minus 6. Ito na siya. Next here, let us remove the parentheses, or you can just distribute the positive sign inside this function if there are terms here to be reversed in terms of their signs. So positive times x squared is positive x squared, as well as here positive 5x and negative 6. Later in subtraction of function, we can do that the same. We can do this also, this part, we can do the process like substitution, distributing the sign in the subtrahend, and proceed to addition. Okay, next here, combining like terms, we have here 2x squared plus x squared, 2x squared, and negative 3x plus 5x and positive 2 minus 6. Okay, so we'll have 2x squared plus x squared is, what do you think? Correct, it's 3x squared. Then negative 3x plus 5x will have positive 2x, and 2 minus 6 is negative 4. Let's see if we got it. Alright, so we got 3x squared plus 2x minus 4. Let's go to next example. Example 1.b. So the previous example is 1.a. This now is 1.b. Find the sum of the given functions f plus g of x if f of x equals 4x squared plus 3x minus 4 and g of x equals 2x squared minus 4x plus 8. First step, use the denotation formula for addition of function. That's it. F plus g of x is equal to f of x plus g of x. Then after that, substitute the expression in f of x and the expression in g of x. Then remove the parentheses or distribute the positive symbol in the addends. After that, operate the function. Now, you combine like terms. If there are like terms or unlike terms, you cannot combine unlike terms here. Next, 4x squared plus 2x squared, or this one, 4x squared plus 2x squared will have 6x squared. Very good. And positive 3x minus 4x will get negative 1x, or you can remove 1 there because 1 may be invisible. Negative x, and negative 4 plus 8 is positive 4. Let's see if you got it. Correct. So it's 6x squared minus x plus 4. It is just like adding two numbers, so do not forget that. Example 1.c. Find the sum of the given functions f plus g of x if f of x is equal to 3x minus 4 and g of x is equal to 3x squared plus 4x plus 4. So this time we have binomial and trinomial. So maybe we cannot combine one term there because we have two different count of terms. First step again, use the denotation formula for operation on functions in addition, and also we have to substitute the expression in f of x to the expression in g of x. This one, 3x minus 4 plus 3x squared plus 4x plus 4, and after that, you distribute positive symbol inside the addends. That would be 3x minus 4, and remove the parentheses 3x minus 4 plus 3x squared plus 4x plus 4, then combine like terms. As you can see here, we have two variables, which is two different degrees of variables, which is x raised to the first power, this one, x raised to 1, and x squared. So by definition, like terms in terms of variables are variables with the same letter and the same exponent. But if they are different in terms of exponents, even their variables are the same, then they are not like terms. In this case, we have 3x squared, which is the highest exponent. You cannot combine all throughout this 3x squared because it is the only term with 3x with x squared. So you will just remain 3x squared. And what we'll add here is the only like terms, which are positive 3x and positive 4x. That will be 7x. Then negative 4 plus 4, it is just like 4 minus 4. That will be 0. And so our final answer is f plus g of x equals 3x squared plus 7x. Okay, so this time let's proceed to subtraction on functions. Given the two functions f and g were sum denoted, it's just like in addition. F minus g is the function defined by f minus g of x is equal to f of x minus g of x. Here, what is different is the sign in the subtrahend can be changed, but in terms of addition, the sign in the subtrahend cannot be changed because it is positive. While if it's negative, there will be a different denotation there, because when you multiply negative with negative, the resulting product will be positive. So let's go. Illustration. If f and g are defined by f of x is equal to 5x plus 3 and g of x is equal to 3x plus 5, what will happen here? Of course, using the formula in subtraction on functions, we have here f minus g of x equals f of x minus g of x. Just like the addition, they just differ on this part, the subtraction sign and the addition sign, should say. Okay, f minus g of x is equal now, here in this part, substitution. So you just substitute the expression in f of x and the expression in g of x and enclose them by parentheses. So we have here 5x plus 3 minus 3x plus 5. And this part, we have to substitute the negative symbol inside the parentheses. That would be negative times 3x is negative 3x, and negative times positive 5 is negative 5. Then combine like terms. We'll have 5x minus 3x is positive 2x, and plus positive 3 minus 5 is negative 2. This will be our final answer, and this is just only the illustration. Now let's proceed to true example. Example 2.a. Find the difference. When we say difference, it is the result of subtracting two quantities. Okay? For addition naman, the result for adding two quantities is called sum. Okay? Find the difference of the given functions f minus g of x if f of x is equal to x squared minus 3x plus 2 and g of x is equal to x squared plus 5x minus 6. What will happen here, again, we have to use the denotation function formula or operation in subtraction on function. That would be f minus g of x is equal to f of x minus g of x. And after that, you do substitution on the expression in f of x and g of x together. So we'll have here for f of x, we have the function 2x squared minus 3x plus 2, close, minus, the operation is minus, then substitute the expression in g of x, which is x squared plus 5x minus 6. Now, to solve this part, you have to distribute the negative symbol inside. So, this is why subtraction on function is different from addition, because the sign inside this may be changed. Let's try. That will be negative times x squared. We will have here negative x squared. Negative times positive 5x will be having here negative 5x, and negative times negative 6 is positive 6. Alright, so we have here 2x squared minus 3x plus 2 in f of x po. Then the change sign in g of x, negative x squared minus 5x plus 6. Then let us combine like terms. 2x squared minus x squared will have here x squared minus 8x plus 8. Where did we get this? By combining similar or like terms. 2x squared minus x squared, it's just like 2 minus 1. We'll have here x squared. Next, negative 3x minus 5x in subtraction of the same time or the same sign, add the numbers and follow the sign. 3 plus 5 is 8 and their sign is negative. Okay? Or type if this part is confusing to you, you do the number line. So the starting point is negative 3. If you have the number line, the starting point is negative 3. Then it says here, subtract negative 5. So you have to move to the left of negative 3 5 times. To the left of negative 3 5 times, I will get here negative 8. Just follow the variable negative 8x. Then 2 plus 6 is positive 8. That will be our final answer. Next, example 2.b. Find the difference of the given functions f minus g of x if f of x is equal to 4x squared plus 3x minus 4 and g of x is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 8. Okay? Use again the correct denotation for subtraction on functions, then do the substitution on expression in f of x and g of x together. After that, you distribute the negative symbol in the subtrahend to change the sign in the parentheses. So we'll have negative times 2x squared is negative 2x squared, negative times negative 4x is positive 4x, and negative times positive 8 is negative 8. Then after that, we combine like terms together. So let us try if we get the correct answer here. We have 4x squared minus 2x squared. That would be 4 minus 2 is positive 2. Just follow the variables, the variable exponent. That would be 2x squared. Then 3x plus x is 7x and negative 12. Let's see if we got it right. Alright, so you got it. Our answer is, guys, this should be negative. Okay, you just change this. This should be negative and this should be minus also, or negative. F minus g of x equals 2x squared plus 7x minus 12, and that will be our final answer. Let's go to the last example. We have here, find the difference on the functions f minus g of x if f of x is equal to 3x minus 4 and g of x is equal to 3x squared plus 4x plus 4. It is just like subtracting a binomial to trinomial, but do not worry. It is just like in addition. Do not subtract unlike terms. You just copy if there is an unlike term, or just drag them down. Okay? Let's go. Use the correct denotation again for subtraction on functions. We'll have here f minus g of x is equal to f of x minus g of x. After that, we will just again substitute the expression in f of x and the expression in g of x. After that, you distribute the negative symbol in the subtrahend or in the function of g of x, then to reverse the sign. So we'll have here negative times positive 3x squared is negative 3x squared, negative times positive 4x is negative 4x, and negative times positive 4 is negative 4. Then combine like terms. We'll have here negative 3x squared. Why? Because it does not have, or it does not have a partner in the terms. It is solely or only negative 3x squared, none else. So we'll just copy or drag it down here. Next, combine is the like terms, which are negative positive 3x and negative 4x, and negative 4 and negative 4. Let's go to 3x and negative 4x. The resulting product, the resulting difference would be negative x, and negative 4 minus 4 is negative 8. That's how we do addition and subtraction of functions. Alright, so next video we'll be discussing on the multiplication on functions. See you in part 2.